Hello class, welcome to our next web lesson. Continuing from chapter 16. In this example, we'll look at a chart that shows U.S. merchandise trade in billions of dollars. So if we look at the different columns, the first column will show our areas in the world that we trade with. Eastern Europe, China, Egypt, Central and South America are placed together as one trading unit. In our second column, we're going to look at U.S. imports from these different countries. And in our third column, we'll look at U.S. exports to these various areas or countries. So our first task, what was the value of all the products that Egypt bought from the United States? So if Egypt is buying from us, that will represent our exports to Egypt. So again, we have to look in the column where it says U.S. exports to. We go down until we intersect with Egypt, and it says 110 billion. That is our answer. That is what they buy from us. Task number 2. With which area does the U.S. have a positive, not a negative, but a positive trade balance in merchandise? Merchandise meaning products. There's only one country that we actually have a positive trade balance. What that means is that our exports is actually exceeding the number in our imports. So the number in the third column must be bigger than the number in the second. So if we look at, for example, China, our imports 330 billion, but we only export 110. That would be a negative trade balance with China. Same thing with Egypt. Egypt imports 140, but we actually only export 110. That still doesn't meet the rule. We need this column to actually be a larger number. Central and South America, this column imports 290, 170 over here. So the only area that we actually have a positive trade balance would be with Eastern Europe. We actually export 170 billion to them, but we only import 80 from them, meaning 170 minus 80 equals 90 billion. So our answer is Eastern Europe, a 90 billion positive trade balance.